Late last night, the music world shifted dramatically. The air was thick with disbelief as news broke. Shawn, more widely known as Diddy, was found dead in his prison cell. This shocking turn of events comes as no surprise to anyone who has followed Diddy's tumultuous life. Many believe they know the surface story, someone who climbed to the pinnacle of success, only to be torn down by scandal and controversy. But amid the media frenzy and fan tributes lies a labyrinth of secrets and deeper truths waiting to be uncovered. How did one of hip-hop's biggest icons end up in such a tragic and mysterious predicament? To fully grasp this shocking narrative, we need to peel back the layers of Diddy's life, revealing not just his triumphs, but also the unseen struggles that haunted him throughout his career. Shawn has long been a titan in the music industry, a master of reinvention, and a beacon of ambition. His early life was anything but glamorous. Born in Harlem in 1969, Diddy was raised by a single mother, Janice, after his father was murdered when he was just a child. The absence of a father figure instilled in him a fierce determination to elevate his family's status. Those who have followed Diddy's path closely understand that fame often lays bare a different kind of vulnerability. While many think of his lavish lifestyle, endless parties, and chart-topping hits, the shadowy corners of his existence reveal a life fraught with addiction, betrayal, and a continuous struggle to maintain an image that few could sustain. At a young age, Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit sparkled brightly. He took odd jobs and quickly landed an internship at Uptown Records, where he caught the attention of influential figures in the music industry. But this was only the beginning. Diddy's relentless drive led him to create Bad Boy Records, a label that not only launched the careers of numerous artists but also forever changed the traditional landscape of hip-hop. He sparked that narrative of grief and loss is one of the hidden dimensions often glossed over. Is it any wonder that a man who endured such profound loss might turn to numbing agents, substances that could dull the pain he so desperately felt? Rumors of addiction began to swirl, whispered behind closed doors long before any public acknowledgement. Yet, as he continued to thrive professionally, few people considered how much despair lay beneath his confident exterior. As he transitioned into the 2000s, Diddy's persona evolved. He became synonymous with luxury, flamboyant parties, and a lifestyle that most could only dream of. But as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. His relentless ambition began to overshadow both his relationships and his mental health. What many fans took for granted was that Diddy was slowly losing control of the very elements of his life that made him famous. Friends who knew him personally could tell you of the emotional toll, a growing sense of isolation trapped within the gilded cage of celebrity. Diddy faced numerous legal battles, feuds with fellow artists, and allegations that turned the public's adoration into scrutiny. Each instance painted a picture of a man fighting to retain his relevance in an industry that is as unforgiving as it is celebratory. Viewers think they know the full story, but what lies beneath the surface? How many relationships became collateral damage in his quest for fame? Friends turned foes, allies turned adversaries. What truly happened behind those closed doors at various parties? As we move further into the narrative, we approach a pivotal moment that seems to haunt Diddy like a ghost. The turn toward incarceration felt abrupt to the public eye, but those invested in his journey understood that this was not just a sudden fall from grace. It was an inevitable consequence of a life lived on the edge. Eyewitness reports from friends and former associates begin to surface, painting a darker picture of